How's it going, everybody? And welcome. It's Sunday night Xfinity Series action here in the North American eRacing League. Racing's not over for today. We hope you enjoyed the Indy 500. We hope you enjoyed the Xfinity race, the Cup race. But now a little bit of eRacing to top off your day. So get your racing fix in here on this Sunday. Xfinity Series is going to Michigan International Speedway tonight, a long 2-mile D-shaped oval in the Irish Hills, and it is sure to provide some great racing. Here with me in the booth tonight, on Sunday as always, I've got K-Bart. Kyle, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. I'm ready to see this action tonight. It's going to be 2-3 wide racing at all times tonight, I am sure. And
Oh yeah, I'm excited too. I love this track.
Not going to be short of action tonight. Also in the booth, I've got a special guest. Used to commentate these races every now and then, but I kind of stepped back from that role for a little bit. But he's back for one time tonight here at Michigan. It's Mr. Williams, Truck Series driver. Williams, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Gator. Hanging in there, ready to watch the race at Michigan, the Irish Hills. Should be a good one. Kind of excited for tonight's race, and I guess everyone is not gnarly ones tonight, huh?
Not tonight. Not at the beginning of the stream, because I didn't want you to laugh at me at the very beginning. I just wanted you to laugh at me at the end. So, I knew you were going to laugh at me if I said, "What's up, all my gnarly ones?" So,
I was actually looking forward to it. It's the only reason why I'm here tonight. That's a joke, by the way.
That's the only reason why. I don't know that that's so much of a joke there, Williams. But you can make fun of me at the very end of the stream, and I'll be fine with it.
Sounds good.
All right. Anyways, the Xfinity guys, Michigan tonight. Got a good race on tap, hopefully. They've put on some fire races this season so far. It's only our fourth race of the season. We got 62 laps around this track tonight. Got the inside lane, got the outside lane, got middle. Super wide. It's going to be pack action because the draft is super heavy here. So, Kyle, what are we going to expect tonight?
Well, basically what you just said is going to be packed action. We were in warm-ups. There were 4 wide in warm-ups, crazy. So we're going to see some wild bumping and running, a lot of drafting. Drafting is really key here at this track. So you lose that draft, not going to be good for you.
Yeah, definitely. Warm-ups got a lot of people's adrenaline flowing here tonight before the action started. Ruffled some feathers already. So, Williams, you know all about these tempers and rivalries. Is that just going to spice things up for us tonight?
I believe so. I think you're going to see a little bit of rivalry. You're going to see a little bit of tempers because, whenever you go to a track that involves a lot of drafting, you're going to see dive bombs. And from spotting the Xfinity race at Chicagoland, I think you're going to see a bunch of dive bombs tonight. So, yeah, man, I think tempers are going to flare tonight. It's all going to be who can hold their patience, who can get to the front and hold track position is going to be the one to take on the victory.
Yeah, for sure. This race has seen lots of contact over the last 2 seasons here in the North American eRacing League. Up the Irons won the inaugural race here back in season number 1 on a late race restart. You already heard Cup Series driver won this race last season in a call-down event on a late race restart. So, sounds like we might get a late race restart tonight if trends continue in that direction. But for sure the action's going to be great. On tap for tonight, we've got 16 drivers starting the field, including all 3 of your race winners this season, Hostium, Nick, and Robster. They're all in the big show. DJ Craze is back after a race off. We've got Avenged Fail. We've got I2 Ballstick for you, LD Allen, Dalton, lots of guys. But one guy I've kind of got my eye on tonight. He's making his return to the North American eRacing League after a long hiatus. Storm Rooster's back. So what can we expect out of Storm Rooster, Kyle? Has he reinvented himself and is ready for some more action, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think he's ready to go. I think he's going to ride around for a little bit, see how these guys drive. He's noticed how these guys drive on last stream, but he wants to see how they run well with him, with each other, how they draft. New thing, he hasn't been experienced as teams, so he might get left out with the drafting. He's just going to have to work around with the series this season.
For sure, as he's making his way back. He's not on a team. He's running independent, so he's not going to have that teammate help, but I'm sure he's got some buddies over at Pure that he might fit in with. But Williams, for you, I've got a question that's near and dear to your heart. Your teammate Avengefale, your co-owner at TJR, he's off to I wouldn't say rough start, but a subpar start here in the North American eRacing League Xfinity Series. Once upon a time, he was a multiple race winner, Xfinity Series champion in another league, came back to the trucks part-time last season, and now he's in the Xfinity Series season. Is this going to be the race where he gets back on track and gets back to his old ways? Because so far through 3 races, his pace just hasn't been there just yet.
Wouldn't question his pace. I think, he's had to deal with a lot of other stuff, if you had to, put it that way. But I think both the TJR cars are going to be fast tonight. And I think either one of them can take it home. But yeah, I think Avenge, your power rankings have been too just. He's been kind of ousted by his competition this year. So yeah, I think, as long as he plays defense, he's been talking about playing a little bit more defense, not letting these guys take the bottom and all that. I think he'll be all right. And, we've been talking about it over there in our stable about how we got to get the ship ready, especially, from avenging the Xfinity Series, definitely down to the truck, especially with me. I've had a rough start as well.
10-4. Yeah, it's been a rough go for a couple of you guys, but it's been a rough go for a lot of drivers here so far this season. Big Jim in the Cup Series is one of them. He's not off to the start that he expected, and it's just across all 3 series. The series are all stacked with talent, so it's just all about finding that right luck and getting yourself in the right position to contend late in these things. But looks like Robster won the pole here tonight for Michigan. Your winner last time out at Chicago, so he's taken that momentum that he accumulated and earned at Chicago, and he is starting off on the right foot here tonight at Michigan.
Yeah, it looks like LD Allen will be on the outside of him to start the front row. He's here to probably look for. He needs a win, to keep his momentum going. He's been doing pretty decently this season so far. It looks like we can join.
All right, we can join in. Do either of you need invites? Okay. Kev Bro's also got a stream up if you'd like to.
Yep, I see that.
Taps with that. All right, here we are loading into Michigan. Robster on the pole, LD Allen starting on the outside of the front row. Let's dive in here to the LTI Printing 125. 62 laps aforementioned here tonight. And this is sponsored by Fanatec. That nice wheel, pedal, shifter setup right there. Go to fanatec.com, spend some money, and get yourself a nice setup. Shout out Fanatec. Love shouting out Fanatec. And we are in.
LD Allen and Robster side by side going 1 and 2 there.
Definitely. We joined in as they were coming out of turn 2. Robster still out front. LD Allen getting a big push from his teammate down the backstretch to dive off into turn 3 for the first time. Everybody keeping it pretty stable. Nobody washes up the track and anybody else.
Yeah. He gave him a really good big push, but he's now falling back. Kind of got a little like arrow tight going into 3, and now he's lost a few spots.
Got a couple guys wiggling towards the back of the field.
Oh!
Here's this pack racing that we're talking about. Decent house washed up just a little bit, but nothing major.
Oh, we got a wreck in the back.
Ooh, one car all the way down to the inside wall. He managed to save it. Nick. He's going to go to the back, but he doesn't damage his car. What a great save by Nick there, as these guys are still trying to sort things out.
So unlike Auto Club guys, you can't run the apron anywhere around this racetrack. At Auto Club, sometimes it gets me a little bit. When I go down in the 3 and 4 at Michigan, I always want to try to get down below that line, find a little bit more grip. You cannot do that in Michigan at all.
That is a good point. Michigan, the apron is a no-no spot, as Tay Pins would like to say. At Auto Club, it is a little bit different. You can use the apron in 3 and 4, but here,
avenging the wall. Oh, we got a wreck. Avenging around.
towards the
like
back.
Id Allen kind of pinched the 98 to the fence there.
That's going to bring out a caution. Yep. Pretty
That's
sure.
still green
No?
on my screen.
Oh,
That
that's
is
still green.
Wow. Tough luck for a few of these guys towards the back. I didn't see exactly what happened, but you got a few guys caught up in that. Avenged fail with the worst luck. Still a long race to go. Pretty short stages tonight. Only 14 laps in stage 1. He's got plenty of time to fix his car back up. He's just got to get that track position. Here comes the Ghost looking on the Robster for the lead here. Gets his nose heading into 3. Robster gives him the room right now. Ghost is going to take the top spot away from the 10 car.
Yeah, it's really hard to keep the lead here. Like I said, drafting is a key here, so a lot of the lead change is going to happen a lot at this track. Let him go, try to fall back in line, keep the draft. It looks like he's going to fall back 4 or 5 spots here as everyone's going to look low.
Yeah.
Taking second, taking third. Taking
He's
fourth.
now stuck on the outside lane, getting passed by Dizo right here in the number 1. Dizo's finished 7th, 8th, and 7th, I believe, something like that, in the 3 races so far this season. So he's trying to improve on that just a little bit. Really confident heading into Michigan tonight.
That's a much better paint scheme than he ran in Chicagoland, if I say so myself.
Yeah, definitely. He ran the all-white test scheme at Chicagoland. Don't know whether that was by design or by mistake, but glad to see some colors on that one car as he gives his teammate a bump.
Avenge pitted, guys, just to be ahead of you here. Avenge kind of came down. I wonder if he didn't want to deal with that damage here early. Maybe get a setup in. You never know.
This is getting pretty hairy here up front, 2 or 3 wide. Front pack starting to get checked up. This is looking a lot like Daytona and Talladega.
Seeing decent house. He's in the top 5 now. He was
4 wide.
Oh, they're 4 wide.
Yeah, guys, Joker got a huge run there. Looked like he checked up his entry to turn 3 a little bit and was able to rip that bottom. And everybody washed up, man. He was able to just drive his way up to 3rd position there.
And right now I'm on board with somebody who we didn't mention so far is TK270 Kelvin, Cup Series regular, dropping down tonight in this number 76 Valvoline Chevrolet for RKR. He's in the show tonight. Solid looking scheme that he is drawn up for the race. But here comes Joker. Ooh, he's going to give a bump to Robster, move him out of the way. Going to go after Dizo for the lead. Oh, no, never mind. He hits the apron.
Loose. Oh, no.
He hits the apron and down pit lane goes Joker.
Yeah, guys, after watching him rip when that comment I made where he went up to 3rd, I was worried about how low he was getting in that corner, and it happened. So,
as Williams mentioned just a few minutes ago, there's the apron. It already strikes one person here early on in the going as Joker clips it coming out of turn 4, heads down pit lane. Tough break for him. He is off to a terrible start this season. He's made 2 races, 1 pole in both races, but lagged out in both races in stage 1. So he's looking to rebound tonight, and that's not a good way to do it. As we got one off in the grass, it's the 47 of Storm Rooster in the truck car, mowing the lawn.
I was getting ready to say, everyone knows me and Storm Roosters have had our differences over the years, but that's a pretty paint scheme. Glad he's back.
Yeah, you guys are not bashful about sharing your opinions to each other, that's for sure. And that's the first car he requested, was the number 47. One of the first things he asked about coming back, and he was awarded the number 47. Good to see it out on the track tonight. As it looks like the Ghost and somebody else made some contact here.
I'm not sure if this is on your screen, but I got DJ Craze on pit road right now.
I do as well. Yubi and the Ghost made some contact in 3 and 4. This pack is right on top of each other. This is really nerve-wracking.
Speaking of test schemes, Nick has pulled out the 22 money line test scheme this evening.
He has. The all-green car. You can't miss that thing on the track. 3 wide again. It's going to be a common theme here tonight. As Dalton and maybe Kevin got a little frisky there going into 3. Kevin might have got his nose chopped slightly, but lets out of it. Lives to see another lap.
Is Kevin our first Cup call down of the year for the Xfinity Series? I always wonder, those first guys that come down from Cup to Xfinity, how they get raced. These Xfinity guys are trying to carve out a piece of the pie, trying to maybe get, turn some heads for a Cup ride. Do they race them Cup guys a little bit different when they come down, trying to be a little bit more, observative to like, hey, I belong here?
They haven't raced me any different, but I mean, that may be because, of my positioning. However, I think these guys get shown respect in the Cup Series, from the Cup Series that come down here to race with these guys. Cup Series are always been looked up to, just because they're considered the cream of the crop and how they drive everyone, and they're in the Cup Series for a reason. So I think they kind of get respected on the track, and maybe these guys can learn a little something from them. A 3 wide. Decent house on the bottom. Oh, here comes Allen. Oh, tight squeeze. They stay straight. Keep it working.
Yeah, guys, that racing from about 5th on back, it's single file now, but man, that stuff's pretty intense there. Anywhere you can get a toe down these straightaways, it gets pretty wild.
Absolutely. We're coming in 2 to go already here in stage 1.
Let's take the apron going there, and the 3 kind of slowed the pack a little bit as the first and second car kind of pulled away a little bit.
2 to go in stage 1. Yubi's going to look underneath. He pushes Steve high. These guys had a problem in warm-ups. Yubi repaying the favor for what Tizo did to him. He's going to move him out of the way here with 2 to go in stage 1. But here comes the 7 car. The Ghost is going to take advantage of that. Drives it in very deep. Tizo into the 11.
He gave him his favor.
Gave it right back.
The 1 to go. Stage 1.
He got moved out of line. He's fallen all the way from the lead to about 8th in 1 lap. You've got 3 pure racing drivers here in the top 3. It looks like Nick lagged a little bit into the 11.
Diesel has a really good run off of 2 there. He's going to try to look under 3 as Ghost walks under 3. Ghost hits the apron a little bit, slew him up.
Ghost washes up. Diesel's going to look underneath. He's going to use that apron that Williams was talking about. It's going to be neck and neck heading to the stage. Who's going to get it? Oh, he doors his teammate. The Ghost wrecks Diesel for the stage win. Teammates not playing nice.
Not going to be a great team meeting tomorrow morning.
If you've ever been in a commentating or in a party chat with Kevin, that's a teammate.
That's a teammate, and Ghost is going to take stage 1. Robster gets P2, Decent House P3, Kevbro P4, and Diesel backwards across the line is going to take the 5th and final stage point.
Yeah, nah, that's pretty rough there by the Ghost. I think your teammate gets underneath of you. You got a side draft. You got to, race side by side back to the line. They kind of slamming the door there. It's a little bit too much, especially this early in the race. Maybe for a win it'd be different, but
yeah. And on a teammate on top of that.
Well, yeah, definitely a little extreme there.
Well, they both still get stage points. Diesel lines up 4th here. He might remember that for later in the race, but Ghost leading him to green here for the start of stage number 2. Robster on the outside, Kevbro in 3rd, Diesel 4th, Dalton 5th, and Decent House in 6th, your front 3 rows. Robster already looking to get down into that bottom lane at the start of this. On these restarts, I think that bottom lane is going to be the predominant one, as Kevbro looks to the outside heading down the backstretch.
Yeah, Robster tried to block him out
3 wide.
Dalton goes up in the Robster.
Uh-oh, this is going to be a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, Ghost hits the apron.
Around. He hit that apron. Just like what Mr. Williams said, do not do that. That's a no-no.
Wow, maybe a little bit of karma there bit the Ghost right at the beginning of stage number 2.
Yeah, guys, I think the reason why you're able to see Diesel, I call him Steve-O because it's a terrible PSN name. The reason why he was able to run that apron down there is when you get the lefts, when you kind of get on initial entry, if you can get out of the gas and back to the power, as long as you don't get that left rear below that line. We've seen him put the left front on the line, which is fun. It actually adds a little bit more grip. So as long as you don't get that rear tires below that line, you should be able to get away from there scot-free. And he actually got a good run there. Ghost he committed too much and lost it. A little bit of karma, if you ask me.
Yep, karma bit the ghost there as he clips the apron in 3 and 4. Goes all the way to the back of the field here for the restart in stage number 2. Gonna have to work his way all the way back up through these cars. But leading him to green now is going to be Kembro out front in the Elite Racing Toyota. Nick right there sitting in P3 in that bright green, number 22. I guess that's green. Maybe mixed with a little blue. Aqua, maybe? Would aqua be a better color for that?
I think aqua's more of a blue. Aquaman's blue. Yeah. I'd say it's like so remember Slime Time when we were kids on Nickelodeon?
Oh man, you're throwing it way back.
That's what that reminds me of.
The slime car. Nick feeling slimy tonight.
Rooster is in the top 5. He's getting passed by Ubi right now.
Yeah, anyways, Nick is looking to get past Diesel here for second place. He's going to be able to clear him going off in corner number 1. Good for that number 22 Ford. Oh, but here comes Diesel back on the outside with a great run. 3 wide off of 2 for second.
You gotta watch these guys, man, on this outside line. Kembro doing a good job controlling the lead here, but when you look in the mirror, you see him 3 and 4 wide behind you. You're kind of sitting pretty, just kind of put that thing down and hopefully get away from him.
Wow, this racing is this is really close. These guys are trying to side draft off of each other, and that's not going to work in this big pack. 3, 4 wide. Comes Yubi making a move on the low line for third as Nick washes up. Decent House is going to take the middle lane, getting a push from Storm Rooster in the 47.
Oh, that was no wash up there, Gander. Decent House used that bumper there. Which just in Michigan, it happens a lot. You know, when you get all the way down them straightaways, people have different lifting points, different braking marks. He just kind of shoved the 22 in there a little bit further.
Yeah, here comes the 98 of Avenged. He's going to be on the bottom of a 4-wide situation.
Oh, yeah, we got a wreck.
They're going to go around after that. They couldn't hang it. Avenged was back up into the top 5. Doesn't look like he's going to get too much damage from that. But big wreck coming out of turn 4 on a 4-wide move. Just gone wrong.
Yeah, it looked like Avenged kind of Roster kind of came up and has kind of collected everybody up on the high side going to the wall.
Avenge was clean on that. I was on board with him for it. He held his line. Didn't really give Robster a bump. Robster just kind of washed up, it looked like.
All right, my screen, it was different.
Yeah. Then Nick got caught up in it. Nick comes down. Nick took off the nose of the 98, and they all went around. But with that kind of a close quarter racing, 3 and 4 wide, it's bound to happen. As Joker right now is going to lead them back to green. Here, still in stage number 2 of the North American eRacing League's Xfinity Series at Michigan. The LTI Printing 125.
Yeah, Nick just didn't go there. Everyone's just clobbering him going down the front stretch right now.
Got some contact there on the restart. Hostium is going to get the worst of that. Kevin as well is going to go to the back. Tough restart for the RKR boys. And because of these cautions, because of these cautions, we're already 2 to go here in stage number 2.
Now remember what I told you about Avenge. He's kind of used up his patience with these guys the first 2 races of the season, so don't look for him as he gets shuffled out 3 wide here.
Yep, he's still in the top 5 here as they come to the white flag in stage number 2. 3 wide for the lead. Kempro to the high side. Joker in the middle. Robster on the low lane. Here comes Decent House giving a push to Joker.
Oh boy.
Looks like 6th place washed up.
Yeah, that was Storm Rooster.
Oh, as we got to fight for the lead. Kempro looking underneath Joker for the lead here on the last lap of stage 2. Here comes Robster and Decent House trying to follow him through. Rob's going to move up the track, but Kempro is going to be clear. He's going to take stage 2. It's going to be Joker in 2nd, Robster 3rd, Decent House in 4th, and who knows what for 5th place. I think Ballstick might have got avenged just by a nose.
Oh, he got him in 3 when he dive bombed, boy. I tell you what, that was aggressive last lap racing, but Ballsack drove it in there probably. Can I say Ballsack? Is that even good?
You did.
He drove it in there about 4.5 cars to make sure he got up to him.
Yeah, Ballstick picking up his first stage point of the season. 5th and final point there in stage number 2. That black and orange number 44. Geez, these guys are they're giving no room right now. This tempers starting to heat up here in the North American eRacing League's Xfinity Series. And we still got a whole stage to go, and the longest one at that. Let's go on board with UB here to start stage number 3. Already in the final stage tonight. Everybody trying to find the bottom on these restarts.
Rob's just trying to look low at Kevro right there. Get it. He's going to pass him second.
We've got 30 laps here in the final stage tonight. Vince just getting moved back. There might have been some lag. We're on board with the number 98 TJR Ford here with avenged fail. Sitting solidly in about 7th or 8th place. Getting the draft off the number 11 in front of him. Looks underneath Ballstick. Joker's going to get moved out of the way. Oh, here comes the Ghost making it 3 wide.
3 wide on his teammate trying to push the Ghost here. That kind of shuffles Avenged out. Avenged's going to ride down on the bottom here.
Nobody willing to give an inch tonight. I predict we're going to see another caution before the end of this thing. These guys, oh, they're just all over each other.
Mine's lagging on my screen, guys. I don't know if it's the same for you.
That's the first I've seen the 9 twitch this season, but he was, or still is, twitching a little bit. Dalton, Final 4 driver from last season. Looks like he's having some internet issues. Sitting in 4th place right now in the black rifle.
Allen, I was riding with him the last lap. He passed about 5 cars there on the high side. He's getting that draft help from somebody else, but now he's leading the 2nd pack right here.
We're on board with Slimy Nick on the inside of Avenged Fail here, coming down the front stretch, getting a big push from the number 76 of TK.
Still got a good battle for to lead with Kev Bro and Robsters are coming out of turn 2. Robsters looking well, but Kevin Bro is going to get a good run off on the high side here.
3 wide in the back of the field. Allen gets put in the wall. Robster is side by side with Kebro for the lead. Kebro looking for his first Xfinity Series win. Robster looking for a 2nd in a row. Kev getting a push from his teammate Decent House down the front stretch. It's going to even the odds going into turn number 1. Dalton still lagging really bad. I'm trying to check Kebro's stream to see what Dalton's looking like on the actual racetrack.
I'll be right back.
The 9 car doesn't look too bad on the actual stream. So looks fairly solid from Kebro's rear view. We've got a caution somewhere.
Ooh. Looks like Kevin got into it.
Yeah, TK's around.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody else, but 1 car usually doesn't bring out a caution. Host gets towards the back. He might have gotten involved. Dizo's in the back. Interesting caution here in stage number 3, the third and final stage tonight, as this is going to allow everybody to get back in contention. Kevro going to lead the field back to, Robster going to lead the field back to green.
Kevro second.
Yeah, Kevro
not fun that much, hopefully. Right.
Decent House has worked his way up to second place tonight, as Dalton is looking like he's going to the back. He's been told that he's lagging. He's going to stay high, let the field go by. Good move there from Dalton, the most respectful move he could do. So 9 car sacrificing his position, going to go to the back. On board right here with the number 8 of LD Allen. Seeing the field in front of him here in turn 3, coming out of turn 4.
Looks to be coming to 20 to go this time, guy.
20 to go already here tonight. Only 62 laps, pretty quick race. Oh, the Ghost and Storm Rooster make contact. Avenge gets caught up in that. Kevin's around.
And another caution.
Yeah, caution's coming back out. Rough night for Kevin. He's been caught up in almost everything. He's not going to be a happy camper after this one.
No, I already can hear him. Not heard you, but I know he's probably going to say.
And it's only getting better for Kevin as he gets to go to Mid-Ohio for the Cup race tomorrow.
Let's go!
Let's go! I know there's a lot.
He's going to have to hop on that plane after this race and get down to Ohio. And
there's a lot of drivers excited about the race tomorrow. Ha 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 ha. Actually, I think most of them sound pretty miserable. But it should still be a pretty good race. Anyways, back to the action here as Nick and Diesel look like they've stayed out for some track position. Avenge is up front now. TJR.
I mean, they should be able to make it. Avenge doesn't go.
And it's either me or the stream's lagging.
Or, I'm sorry, Nick didn't go.
It's kind of cleared up a little bit. It's lagging there for a second.
Wow.
We're good to go
I
now.
can't believe Nick didn't go there.
Nick is now behind his teammate of Avenged, who's on the outside of a 3 wide.
He's going to go from first to the outside of the top 10 in one corner.
Wow. I don't know whether he missed a shift or what happened there with Nick, but from the lead to the pack. As Diesel and Robster side by side for the lead. Decent House is on the apron. He's going to tuck back in behind the 1 car. Always Joker is going to look to the outside. Kempro is going to follow his teammate. Side by side here from the lead on back. Diesel is going to be able to clear Robster coming out of 2.
Oh yeah, now we're going to
3 wide per second.
Wide
Joker's not waiting around. He's going. Here comes the Ghost on the inside.
Ghost is going to try. He's going to hit that apron a little bit. He's going to slide up a little bit.
Now Kempro's going to go on the inside.
Looks under. Is making it 3 wide. As Robster's on the high side. Got a little block there from Diesel.
Diesel trying to throw blocks. He doesn't want anybody to get past him. He's still looking for his first career NARL Xfinity win.
Kevro had a really good angle there, looking at him under Joker, as he's going to be pushing Diesel coming out of turn 2.
Something happened with the Ghost. Looks like he got loose off of 2. He's going to lose all of his momentum, head towards the back of the field. As Decent House has taken the lead over Steve using the outside lane. Here comes Kempro, going to make it 3 wide for second. He's going to make it Elite 1 and 2.
He's indeed going to make it. He's going to get a little bump traffic movie as they're going to get Decent's House draft as they're going to go down to the 1, battling for this lead position.
Looks like Storm Rooster got wrecked in the entry pit road here, guys.
Oh no, really?
He's glitched out on the pit road wall, at least on my screen.
Yeah, he was sitting there on the infield wall.
Yeah, what happened to the Ghost there, I think, he didn't get loose, Gator. I think what happens is, when you draft up to these guys, man, if they do the slightest checkup while you're getting a run up to them, I don't know if it's net code or something, but when they check way up, man, it's hard to control the race car once you drive into the back of that car in front of you, so
yeah,
might have been something what happened there.
Yeah, absolutely could have been a possibility. Robster is on his way to the back of the field right now, getting freight train on the inside.
Looks like Rooster got it pointed back straight, guys. He's rolling.
Not the night Rooster was looking for. As he makes his return to the North American eRacing League. He's going to need a caution to have any chance at getting back into contention for the win here tonight, as we have about 13 to go here at the line.
Looks like Kevbro and Decent House are just kind of riding with each other right now, trying to get that draft, maybe to pull away from that group, but that group is still on them.
And they're all single file here as Yubi makes a move underneath of Kevbro. He backs up though.
He's not going to have that angle. As
Diesel pushes Joker up the track. That's going to open the door for, I think that's Allen. Yep, Allen gets through for fourth.
That's the second pack, guys. You got Nick, you got Ball Stick, you got Kevin, you got Avenged Pharaoh, Dalton, who's been lagging a little bit tonight. I think Dalton's been 9, right? All right.
Yes.
All right, so these guys, man, they got to get lined up here if you want to have any chance of, sticking around, because that final pit stop, we made the final stop yet?
No, I'm not sure that they're going to have to.
Okay.
Kevbro hasn't made a change over to his car status screen yet, so I couldn't tell you. But these guys have got to line up single file if they want to catch that front group, as that front group is racing really hard.
Exactly, Gator. So the thing here is, you want to get lined up, or else you're not going to run that pack down. You know what I mean? That pack's just going to keep driving away, especially while they're all racing for position. If these four, well, looks like Dalton's lagging pretty bad.
Gets loose.
If these four, like right there, this should help that second pack. If they can get more organized, they can actually draft up to that first pack.
It looks like UB flirted with that apron, and 3 and 4 got loose, made a great save, but it did cost him a lot of time. And might have lost touch with the front group.
Yep, they are gone indeed, as they are heading on it too, and these guys are still in the middle, 1 and 2.
Decent House is your leader, followed by Kevbro, Always, Joker, Dizo, and Hostium barely hanging off the back of this group. That's the 5 cars that have gotten away from the rest of the field.
UB in that second group got a little loose off of 2, lost a lot of time, was leading that second group, now is behind that second group going into 3. He is probably going to lose that second group too.
Yeah, well, TJR driver Nick has now gotten the draft of those guys who found some trouble early on a couple laps ago. He has caught them and brought TK, brought Ballstick, brought Avenged with him.
Yeah, but the same thing applies, man. These guys can't get too racy now. Especially if they don't have to pit again. The main goal here is to catch that first back and put yourself in a position to win this race. So these guys got to stay organized, which I don't think is going to happen at all. No. But it's worth a shot.
Yeah, these guys are just feeling too racy here tonight. As that front group, host team has caught the back of that front group, so it is a 5-car breakaway for the lead, for the win right now here in the NARL Xfinity Series at Michigan.
And actually, to put it to tape, Chicagoland, if you go back and watch the Cup Series, Gator, did you stream that from a driver standpoint?
I did.
So if you watch when Jaw, Gator, and Draven all came off of pit road, none of those 3 guys tried to pass each other. Those 3 guys lined up, linked up, and drove, actually created a good enough draft to where they actually were racing for the stage win at the end of that, even with the guys who stayed out longer and the guys who short-pitted.
Same thing with the end of the race. It was me, Killam, and a couple other sharp, maybe OG. We were lined up single file for a few laps. We were able to run down Jaw and Lewis. And then we started racing, of course, and lost the draft. But if you can get single file and just stay that way and stay committed to it, you can run down those guys in front of you.
Exactly, Gator. You just gotta. It's all about air and not being, being aggressive when you gotta know you need to be aggressive, which is why some of these guys are down here in Xfinity Series because they gotta know when to go. The other guys are, like Avenged, who just, schedule permitting, but. We're, it's all about learning when you got to go and when you can't go. I think as the season goes on, though, everybody will figure that out.
Yeah, still early on. Only race number 4 of this young season as Host clips the apron in turn 3. That checks up Dizo, allows Joker to get by. But that gives some breathing room to the elite boys up front. As Dizo's through the grass, he's going to lose the front pack.
He just spun it down and then killed.
Oh, tough break for Dizo. Out of a top 5 spot. Spins it through the grass. No caution comes out. That's going to end his run here tonight without one.
Yeah, he had a good top 10 streak going on, like we said earlier in the stream. He is definitely going to break that tonight.
Tough luck for him as we will be coming to 6 to go at the line. Decent House still your leader, followed by his teammate Kev. Joker's right here in the top 4, and Hostium right off the back end of this pack. So 2 Elite, 2 RKR here fighting for the win at Michigan.
How many we got to go here?
6. Bro takes a peek underneath, but I don't think he's looking to pass just yet.
Yeah, guys, with only 3 cars up there, I mean, at this second group, which is essentially the whole field, you get organized, which is not going to its 11 to drives below the 76
Joker
here.
looks underneath. He's going to split the teammates.
That's going to be big here.
He splits the teammates. As Decent House no longer has a friend behind him. Unless Kevbro puts a move on Joker heading into 1, he does not.
You know, if Joker's going to try to make a move, Kevbro's going to try to stick with Decent House here.
It's still among these front 4 as we are 5 to go, heading down the backstretch. These guys are not going to have to pit, as they are going to make it to the end, it appears. No green flag stops tonight.
Joker is looking on the high side of Decent House right now. That's Kevbro. He's going to try to make a little gap right below it, and it looks like he hit the wall on my screen.
Joker skimmed the wall heading into 1. Not a terrible thing to do. It just kind of slows your car down instead of you doing it.
So, guys, call me crazy, but I'd rather be host in this first pack. I'd rather be the guy with nobody behind me, nobody below me to dive bomb me, and kind of just use this draft, see what these guys are going to do in front of me. It's going to get wild here at the end.
Especially with that draft and how much it matters. If host could set it up just right, he could get a huge run coming down to the white flag or even coming to the checkered flag and maybe able to steal one.
Yeah, with that said, though, Joker, he's been able to rip the bottom all night.
Here comes Kev looking on his teammate.
As far as, Joker can rip the bottom, but is it too much, is it too soon? As we saw him hook the apron there in stage 1.
Kev took a peek to the outside of his teammate there in turn 1. A little bit surprised by that as we still have a few laps left to go.
Yeah, we'll be coming to 2 to go. As they're going to go 3 wide. Going 3 wide into 2.
Decent gets bumped.
Decent House.
Joker clipped the apron. Kev's going to go underneath the both of them. Kev's going to take the lead.
Wow. He's got a really big lead right now.
Hostium kind of fell off the back of that group, so he wasn't able to capitalize on it.
Yeah, Hostium got loose off of 2 guys that last lap.
And that second pack is catching these guys, but I don't think they're going to have enough time. As we are on the white flag, I believe the lap ticker is not showing up on Kevbro's screen, but I think it said this is the white flag. We'll find out here in just a few feet as Kevbro comes out of turn 4. Decent House is right behind him. Joker is side by side for second place with Decent House. Nope, 1 to go.
1 more to go.
All right, guys, if you're a Joker here, man, you can't be too aggressive in turn 1. If you're, in my opinion, you definitely want to set the 19 up here for turn 3 and 4.
Oh, and he got a little bit of loose off of 2 there.
Loose coming off of 2. Here comes
the
Decent, going to look underneath. Joker's going to throw the block. Decent looks high.
Right here, we've been able to see him to rip that bottom here. Kev's going to block the bottom.
Here comes a bumper. Kev blocks the bottom. That is going to be the winning move. Kevbro's going to come. He's going to get his first career North American eRacing League victory by holding off Joker out of turn 4. Kevbro, your winner here tonight at Michigan, followed by Joker. Decent House in 3rd, and Hostium gets 4th place.
It goes to the solid top 5. Robster follows up his win with a P6, guys. Not bad at all.
Yeah, Ghost comes back for P5. Robster 6, Nick 7, Allen 8, Kevin 9, Dalton in 10th. Rounding out your top 10 here tonight. So Kevbro made all the right moves. He's going to be your winner here tonight. at Michigan as he joins the party. Kev Bro, it didn't take you long, but here you are in your 4th career Xfinity Series start, and you have found victory lane. How did you get it done tonight?
Let's go, baby. Just plain strategy, I guess. It was pretty fun there. Didn't have to make green flag pit stops, so that made it easy. I couldn't possibly give the race away and speed on pit road.
Well, you made all the right moves, got yourself some track position, and had a nice 4 to 5 car breakaway for the final 10 or so laps. It was you and your teammate decent out front leading the charge. What was your plan there? Just trying to pull away from the rest of the field by working together?
Yeah, we were actually in a party too with Host and Joker, so we the 4 of us were like, all right, let's try to get out to a big enough lead before we start racing with each other, and that made it a little bit easier. Staying nose to tail in that draft makes it so much easier because once you get side by side, I think Ghost ripped off like half a second in the last couple laps.
Yeah, you made all the right moves, though, and you are the winner here tonight. Your first career North American eRacing League Xfinity Series victory. I know you've been wanting to move up those power rankings pretty quickly, and this is going to help your cause as you were ranked number 6 heading into tonight. And with Wednesday off, that might move you towards the top.
I like the sound of that.
All right, well, in the booth with me tonight, I've got Sunday night commentator K-Bart. K-Bart, what kind of question you got for our winner here tonight, Kev Bro?
Hey, Kev, bro. Hey, man, congratulations. That was a really good win. Hey, what was your plan there at the end? Using a lot of mirror, trying to block Joker. Were you expecting him to really get below the apron there, or what was your plan if he were to be able to get below the apron? Was it going to be a little side-by-side battle, or what would have been your move there at the end?
I just tried to make sure I slowed it up just enough in 3 and 4 to keep the tires on the white line. That way, in case Joker did get a run on the apron coming off, I'd be able to kind of block it, which I don't know if you caught it on the stream, but I did successfully do that because he did have a really strong run on the exit of 4. He was a little bit faster there, but just keeping it as low as possible through the corner, I was able to keep the lead and cross the checker. That was awesome, man.
Yeah, that draft is very key there. That's why you guys really pulled away. You guys did a really good job there. But yeah, man, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Also in the booth with me, I've got one of my best friends. Our love for each other is very, very passionate and hot. I've got Mr. Williams. Williams, what kind of question you got for our winner?
Oh, man, I really don't have a question, man. Congratulations on your first Xfinity win. And it's your first league win, right?
No, second. I won Kentucky last year.
Oh, congratulations, bro. So, yeah, number 2 and first one of the year then. And shout out, man. Congratulations. They're not as easy to get as you think. So, congratulations, brother, and enjoy it. And good luck in the next one.
Thanks, man. I'm going to go crack a cold one here in a minute.
All right, Kev. Well, right before I let you shout out your teammates, who I'm sure that's where you're headed with. Right now, Elite is sitting at the top of the team points, and with that victory, you are the first team to win a points race in all 3 series so far this season. So Elite's off to a strong start here early on in Season 3. And with that little fun fact, a little snippet, I'll go ahead and floor is yours. Who you want to shout out?
Shout out to NR Lewis for getting his first NARL victory. That was a long time coming for the teammate, so big shout out to him. Shout out to Decent House. We had a really great run there at the end, and I was trying like hell to keep a draft on him so Joker couldn't get quite as good of a run there, and I think he just joined the party, so I think he's going to hear that, but I was trying like heck to keep Decent House up there in second to get extra team points. Shout out to the Elite guys. Good luck to Joe and Lewis tomorrow night at Mid-Ohio. Shout out to you guys for putting this on in the booth. Awesome what you guys do. I love to go back and watch the YouTube races. So with that, I'll let you guys get back to it. Thanks.
All right, Kev. Your winner here tonight, Kev Bro. He got 4th in Stage 1. Stage 2 winner and the overall race winner. Good bucket of points for him tonight. Congratulations. Go celebrate with your team.
Thanks, man.
As we are... He said Joker. Yep, Joker is here. Our runner-up tonight. Always Joker. You finally finished one of these things. How are you feeling after that?
Pretty good. I don't know if the stream can hear me, but I'm going to assume they can. It was
we'll find out
race.
shortly if people start complaining.
Okay. It's a good race. I mean, I kind of made a mistake in stage 1. Just got loose on the apron and spun out into pit road, got the penalty. But the car was just so loose on a long run. Really trying to put myself in a good position to win the race there at the end.
Yeah, you started 2 races this season, missed 1, but the 2 races you did start, you had 1 pole for both of them, but lagged out, unfortunately, in both of them in stage 1. So earned minimal points so far this season, but this race, you finally made it all the way, and you proved what you can do here by making it all the way. You come home runner-up tonight, had a fast car. Is there anything else you could have done to get around Kev there at the end?
Nothing. I mean, I knew Kev and Decent were going to work together, and I knew Hostium, once he got really loose, I think with 2 or 3 to go, I knew I had to try and make a move myself to try, put myself in the lead. If there's a caution, I'd rather be in first if there's a caution coming out, but I almost did. I feel like just turn 2, the glitch with turn 2 and getting loose off the corner, couldn't really get a big enough run to try and pass Kev into 3 and 4 onto the straightaway.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, still a great run tonight, and definitely something to hang your hat on after the rough start of the season, and something to build off of heading into the next race next Sunday, as we were off Wednesday. But good job tonight, P2. In the booth with me, I'll let Williams go first this time. Williams, what you got for second place, Joker?
Do you think there was anything you could have done different there at the end? Maybe not be aggressive on the leading up to the last lap, or do you think you gave it everything you had?
Well, I was trying to be aggressive because I knew.
Hold on 1 second. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I meant to ask a question before that. Do you know whose birthday is today?
Uh-oh.
Kobe's.
Thank you. All right, yeah. You can answer the second question now. Thank you very much.
But I knew, on the back straightaway, I threw a block on Kev, and I mean not Kev, Decent, and he kind of got frustrated at me for throwing a block, and I was just trying to set myself up for the best finish possible if I wasn't going to win, because I kind of knew if you were leading onto the white flag, you were going to win the race. So, I mean, could I have done anything different? I got under him almost, but I almost spun out trying to save the car, so I'm kind of glad I didn't get put into the pits or spin out and lose that second place run.
Yeah, man, 10-4. Yeah, congratulations, man. Good luck at the next one.
Thank you.
Kyle, floor is yours.
Yeah, I really don't have a question. I just want to give you a shout out of going into 3 and 4 there, not being a rookie and trying to go under the apron, trying to get that, top 2 podium spot. If you would have done that, you would have not even got that. So, congratulations of just, keeping it on the track, getting a good finish, and you got a whole, you have a whole season to get a dub. So, congratulations on second. That should help your power rankings up a little bit, and like what Mr. Williams said, good luck on the next.
Thank you.
All right, Joker. Well, fresh off your P2 run tonight, floor is yours to shout out anybody that you want to shout out before we sign off on the stream tonight.
I guess basically Elite and RKR really doing the party, trying to work together to get up there. And, hopefully sooner or later I can get my famous get in there, Lewis, after I win, but we'll see if that's the case anytime soon.
All right. Well, congratulations, P2 tonight. We'll see you next Sunday.
Thank you. See ya.
Next Sunday. They're off on Wednesday?
They are off this Wednesday just because Cup Series has a handful more races, so Xfinity's got some off dates. So that's just the way that falls, but they are off this Wednesday. But next Sunday, we're going to Texas Motor Speedway for the Xfinity Series, and going to tackle that 1.5 miles out there near Dallas, and the Turn 4 Bite, as Williams likes to call it. Let's see how
Texas Bite.
The Texas Bite, sorry.
The Texas Bite.
See how these Xfinity guys can handle that. But tomorrow night could be chaos, could be great. We don't know. We've never run it in the Cup Series. We're headed to Mid-Ohio First road course of the season, lots of elevation changes and lots of opportunities to get loose, mess up, or make a lot of time. K-Bart, how you feeling about this one? You a little bit nervous?
I don't think I'm going to use the wheel. We'll see.
No wheel for K-Bart tomorrow. Cup Series action emanates from Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. First time ever the series visits that track, so make sure you guys tune in for that. Xfinity Series back next Sunday. We are off Wednesday. Texas Motor Speedway. Also, Truck Series, next time you see them will be Tuesday at Atlanta. Those are the next 3 tracks on each series' schedule. We hope you enjoyed the action tonight. It was quite the rough one at times, but pretty good race overall. So thanks you guys for tuning in. Williams, this one's for you. All my gnarly ones out there, you guys have a fantastic night. See you next time.
Love it.
Good night, guys.
Later, guys.